Alright, and welcome back to the Livingston career mode. It's been a few days since I last uploaded. I think it was like Friday, I think it's Tuesday now, so I don't know, 3-4 days. And we're kicking off against Hibs in the Scottish Cup. And this is the first Scottish Cup game of the season. I don't know why we never have to play anything before the quarterfinals. But we never do. Maybe it's just something I don't understand. But this is the first game of the season. I have to say, first game of the season, first game of the Scottish Cup, and I have to say this was a tough game. I let Amaro play. He's a youth prospect. He's 67 rated CDM, and I don't know if he is like the main reason, but I definitely think that had I not played him, this possibly could have went a lot better. So yeah, they get, I think it was basically their first chance. Goes right at Kravinovic, and I've done nothing but praise him, to be honest, and it lets me down here. Basically it hits off his like neck / shoulder, probably his collarbone, I'd say that is. And when it was in real time, or at the time I suppose, I thought it was just a really good finish, but turns out it wasn't. They get a free kick here for what I genuinely feel like was not a free kick at all. And this man who takes the free kick, keep an eye on him in the future episodes. Because you'll realise eventually. I'll bring it up and remind you. Look, typically no on our side. Hitting off the fucking post and all that, and then what a finish from Salazar. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, posting in, there's nothing I can do about that when my shot like 5 minutes before it hits posting it. And then this has to be a goal. Has to be a goal. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I just need to count on him actually putting it in the back of the net, which he doesn't. I thought this was a pen, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have zoomed in on it and done my action replays and all that, but I never. But Sergio Torres comes in, and with I think his only shot, actually, I think with his only shot of the game, puts in the back of the net. But sadly we never had enough, and we will be knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Scottish Cup by Hibs, and that one stings. That one does sting quite a lot, because we're better than them. Definitely better than them. I think if I just didn't play a weak side, then, you know, we can definitely beat them. Next game's up against Liverpool, obviously going to play a strong side against them. Playing them at the Tony Macaroni. And in the first leg was 1 each, and if you pause you can have a look. Main fixture I'm thinking about though is that Napoli beating Real Madrid 5-4. Napoli we obviously beat before, and I think they beat us as well in the Champions League group stages. But that must be a very good result for them. But let's talk more about this game. Mo Salah, that's all I need to say, just Mo Salah. I need to stop recording when I'm ill. But as soon as he gets the ball, you know, you just know it's gonna, you know it's gonna be horrible to try and deal with. Very good pass up to Chancery, swings it in, and this fucking horrible touch, man. I just wanted a slight touch and then just, you know, nudge it into the back of the net. Danny into Burns, into Chancery, needs to be a goal. Alisson's a brilliant keeper, don't get me wrong, but you know, we've done very well there, and to not, you know, get a goal out of that, what I say from Anderson by the way, but to not get a goal out of that is gutting, because we are a good side, but Liverpool just clearly are better. They're just clearly a class above. Europa League finals, Europa League winners, I should say, and I think they won, what is it, the UEFA Super Cup, is that what it's called? No, they got beat Atletico in that match, but still, I mean, Champions League winners versus Europa League winners. I think you're expecting the Champions League winners to win that. This is some of the results in the round of 16. Napoli beating Real Madrid 5-4. Man U beating Barca. Valencia beat Hoffenheim. Some pretty good games. Especially the Real Madrid one with Napoli. Leverkusen beat Juventus. That's an interesting one. Anderlecht beating Benfica. We get 9.5 million from the Champions League. It's nice to know that we've made a steady amount of progress though. This time last year we wouldn't even be in Europe. What would we have been doing? Probably the Scottish Cup. Next game's up against St Johnstone, and they've had actually getting a goal here to put us up, because first 2 games we get knocked out of the Scottish Cup and the Champions League in the same episode. Romano getting a goal, but of course we can't keep the clean sheet. I suppose we're quite decent defensively though. Like, when I'm not playing, when it comes to 7 fixtures, although I don't sim much because I rate every game, more or less, depends on if I can be bothered playing or not, or if I think I'm in bad form. You can see the difference in me playing and the CPU. Like, the CPU does decent in basically everything except pre-season tournaments. I've got the worst luck with that right now. But in the same episode we are getting our payback on Hibs. Not much happening in the first 20 minutes other than this goal really. And then just look at this. The Silva Barbosa, look at this fucking pass. And then Chancellor putting it away with the header. And he's not very tall either, he's like 5'10", 5'9". Not really somebody you expect to put a bunch of headers away. But I'm very, very happy with that start. 25 minutes in, it's 2-0 to us. They could have got their own back, but the finishing was not on point. We are better than Hibs, but I was quite salty that they beat us, so I wanted to go all out, because this team that I'm playing is basically my strongest lineup. The second half was essentially pointless. Nothing really happened in it, but we beat them 2-0, and yeah, good result. Then the next game's up against Rangers, and while we're getting into this game, as you can see the lineup there, still a strong lineup. I don't think any changes from this one and the last one. Well, I don't think there is any of that, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, while we're in this, I just wanted to say, for the next series that I do, I'm thinking about doing Sunderland, sort of getting back into the Premier League, because I've seen quite a few comments on a bunch of different YouTubers' career mode videos, do Sunderland, and I'm assuming just get Sunderland back into the Premier League, so I'm thinking about doing that. Like I've said before on this channel many times, I'm a Celtic fan, and they have I think it's 4 ex-Celtic players: Adam Matthews, Aidan McGeady, who I'd really like to get using, because I was going to sign him for Livingston, but wasn't really much a point. Who else? Dylan McGeoch and Glenn Loovens, who was somebody I didn't even realise they even had. But I've got a bunch of ex-Celtic players, so I wouldn't really mind doing Sunderland, so if you're interested in that, then obviously let me know. We get a penalty here, and Chancellor puts it away nicely, to be fair. I was going to put it on, I was going to put Toure on it, I think, but pretty sure I took him off, because, I don't know, he just hasn't really been performing in these games. Morrison into Romano, and Romano pisses me off. How many chances he had in the past episode or two, and he just refuses to put them away. If he puts them away, then we win games. putting their chances away can be the difference between winning a game and drawing a game, and drawing a game and losing a game. But it just doesn't put them away. It's like, I don't know, because his finishing's like 85 or something, so I don't know what that's all about. Game ends 2-1 to Rangers. Not a very good episode for us. We will lost 3-1-2, I think. Aye, that's the end of the episode. So next episode will be against Aberdeen. So if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.